embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, pretty chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
19 seconds. Here we go.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be 1st down Houston.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
To the air, Stroud. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Short pass brought in. This is officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Swap, another swap.
Chubb running out of the gun. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this step and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a play on push.
He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Ready.
It's Pacheco again. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Okay,
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Right back to Pacheco. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. You're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down from the 42. Design bootleg here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. After 60.
Send the tight end in motion left. 2nd down run by Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Get it.
3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. No to return this. Showing a little burst so far. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
18. Let's go.
Shotgun now, first round. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Oh, yeah, you got it. Motion. Reset. Hey.
Back to throw. Stroud. Hits his running back. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Oh, right. 18. What's up? Nike Texas.
From the gun, Marks gets it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against the 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. Cheap twin, come and hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M, now I got
markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. They give inside to Chubb. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now it's Stroud. He set up the screen to Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Whoa. Hey.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Tony. All right. Swap. Another swap.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now lead by 10. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
14, Titans 3. Randy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run. Deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
18. Outside.
From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Gets this one off, Marks. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 50-yard line.
Ready. Tony.
Stroud. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Titans have the recovery.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. We've set it down for them from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Man, it's Colston Loveland. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's more of the catch out left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a one-score game before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Set to return. This is Braxton Berrios. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. And he put everything he's got behind it. Looking for Collins, and it's intercepted. He's out in the clear. And the Titans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's Joey Slide for the Titans field goal attempt. This will be from 52 yards. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Rock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Get it!
Run from Pacheco to start the half. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Ward. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Looking to return from the 29. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Out to his wide out. It's a screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. 18. Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Titans have a 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 14.
Here we go.
1st down, Tennessee.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
3rd and 3.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st down, Titans.
1st down throw here for Ward. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd and long, it's Ward. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 3rd quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Titans push their lead to 6.
20. Texans 14. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. No to return this. Good work so far. He's got room. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on
They could have taken the lead, but he misses the point after.
Ties the game at 20 all.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Come on, set.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I need a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here. Back to Pacheco here on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go, set. Pat to 60, Pat, let's go.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Brought in inside the 20. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Braun. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. From 37 yards in the right half. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Down. 18. What's that?
Stroud off of play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Fights his way through a tackle, and he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Swap. Mother swap.
To the air on 3rd and long. Looking for Collins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Joey Slye making off for
A
Tennessee.
quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right. Tony.
They'll start this drive with Marks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
How was that?
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh no, they get him yet again! And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. Defense getting in on the farm block with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one splits the uprights, and the Titans take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Noel to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it at the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Titans on their way to their 3rd win of the year. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's go now.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Pack the 60.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They run with Pacheco. And this one is over. The Titans get the 1st down, and that should finish off this victory for them.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
19
So it's a win on the road for the Titans.